Coming. The door isn't locked.
Natalie, stop it.
Stop what?
Stop whatever it is you're doing with me. This ends here. This ends here.
This ends here. This ends here. Wail. Make it loud. Mero! I said shout. You're not shouting enough. Keep it up. Bring it on. Bring it on. It ends here. This ends here. Listen. And listen carefully. You are mine. Your body, your mind, and sooner than you know it, your soul.
Benro. Yo, it's Abattoir season 6, episode 10. Wow. Amazing. If you've not seen this movie, you are sleeping on the dial. Is it the cinematography? But Benro is giving me a bit of headache. Hyena is giving me a bit of headache. What the hell? Lucas? Or is it Luke? Whichever one you are. Like, what? Like, okay, let me just go about a few things. One thing I noticed cinematically is that in the movie, in most of the scenes, they try to simulate the night scene with like a blue light. Like, it emotes that night feel that, okay, we are now at night. Even though I'm pretty much sure most of those shots were done during the day. I'm not 100% sure, but it kind of looks like it. But like the cinematography, amazing. And the story just keeps getting better because now in this episode, Officer Pius has finally realized that it's not by his strength alone. How many of you had a dick watching this thing? Like, having lost a kid, I was actually scared for his wife because I'm like, if this guy continues to take laws into his hands and still feel as if he's the one in charge, hey, God. So for me, the cinematography was on point. The dialogue a bit, for myself, I feel the previous seasons, because I had to go watch Abattoir season 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you've not done so, do it. But I feel the dialogue in season 5, it was much intense. Like season 3, season 4, season 5 was much intense than this. Even this particular episode, I feel it was a bit calm. One thing I really loved actually is the incorporation of the double acted scene whereby Hyena and I think it was Luke. I'm not sure that is Luke or Lucas, one of the two, but let me just go with Luke. It was acted by the same person, but then they tried to put both of them in the scene. But 75% of the time, you will see you have a close-up shot of Luke or a close-up shot of Hyena, even though we know it's the same person acting both roles, but amazing direction. One thing I also loved was the fact that Hyena, I saw the way the director, that's Damilola, the writer and the director, Damilola Mike Bamiloye, tried to bring like some sort of sympathy for the antagonist, which is Hyena, saying that, his childhood is locked up in his childhood, and like ever since the incident with his dad, that always says smile for camera, that is still locked up in his childhood. And from a cinematography standpoint, from a storyline standpoint, you will want to have sympathy for the antagonist, for the villain in the story. That was amazing. Another thing also I would like to for me, I never really trusted Luke from the very beginning. I knew he was going to mess up. And also one thing I want to point out is, why did Officer Gabriel tear out this guy's tears Luke's confession. Like, yo, I feel if she's not careful, she's going to go down the route she took when she lost her husband in this same movie. You know, she lost her husband and then went into a spiral of anger and wanted to just vent out on anybody, didn't care about the consequences. But now you know, yes, this is Officer Luke. You know, at least from the conversations you guys have had, yes, he betrayed you. It tendered his official reasons why he did what he did, even though I saw it coming like a while back. Yo, wow, 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 wow. And now that I don't know how, also for the cons, what I didn't really like was immediately I saw the storyline and Luke came into the scene. And after Hyena, I thought, okay, how are they going to establish Hyena as the antagonist? Because Rambo was doing a very good job at that. Now having Officer Luke come into the scene, I already saw the storyline of the prodigal son coming in. I feel that was cliche. I think that should have been more written or more well thought out because yes, the prodigal son, but kind of link it to something else. Don't be too cliche, Dami. Don't be. You've been doing great. You've been doing amazingly. But don't be too cliche. Like, yo, I saw the story of the prodigal son coming a while back, coming from the way they were doing the scene, that, okay, now Aina's dad is going to care more about Aina. Like, that was so cliche. I didn't really appreciate that. One thing also, I love the background score of the movie. If you don't watch this movie, hey, you are sleeping. You are sleeping. One thing is the cinematography was great. The directing, the actors, the actresses. Beru, why? Why are you going back to Natalie? That woman is an evil incarnate. Why? Yo, there's that thing that when I was watching this movie, what kept coming to my mind is when you win a battle, there's that place in the Bible that says that after casting out the demon, if you don't keep it locked, if you don't check yourself regularly, that demon you casted out will come back with more demons. I feel that was the case with Bero. Bero, yes, is crying for help, is doing everything, but then it keeps returning back. And now Natalie, in this episode, hey, Natalie has made it clear that she owns him. She has been with him. He has been coming in a week 3 times. That means out of 7 days. Hey! They coitus 3 times. Committed sin. Hey, God. Wow. Please, can we just say a prayer for Bero and be like, Bero, don't go. Sometimes I used to feel like, why is it that Cecilia hasn't found out about Bero and Natalie? I feel that would be the saving grace. I just feel that maybe the way the storyline is going, that might be the saving grace of Bero. Yo, if you've not seen this movie, you need to. I'm in my feels because of Benro. I'm in my feels because of Luke, because now Luke, who is the good guy, is now being passed down as the bad guy. And now, I mean, judging from the what we had to look for, the synopsis of episode 11 that we had to look out for, they are saying that Luke is going to prison. He's going to stand instead of his brother. And that got me thinking that, yo, this guy went against everything he stood for, went against his values. That's why sometimes, hey, family is hectic, eh? Went against his values, went against what he believed in, what he stood for, even as a Christian. The moment he compromised, he still had to face the consequences. Yo, guys, yo. Wow. Wow. That's all I can just say. Like, the movie is getting me emotional. And Engineer Kolapo, why did you sign? Why? You have signed. Now, also, one thing I really loved also was how they brought the secretary of Chief Drosera into the scene, and how they brought the wife also, trying to establish us. And good news, everyone, Dele is coming back. I've been looking and waiting for when Excellence University is going to make an entry. When Excellence, and my favorite, Ogutuashe, God bless you, that guy, I just love him so much, because he brings in a different flavor to the entire story. If you've watched him from previous seasons, he's the guy who was a cultist, was a bad guy on campus, and then gave his life to Christ, even though he wanted to revenge, if I remember correctly. He wanted to revenge, but then gave his life to Christ, and now he became the nuisance, the Christian nuisance on the campus, in the campus fellowship. And his faith is moving mountains. So seeing him now coming in the coming episode, I can't wait for Sunday, guys. Because Sunday, 6 p.m., you guys are going to see it come on live. Go and watch it. I'm not going to play the full movie because, we've got no copyright on that. But go and watch it. Go and watch it. So I hope to see you guys in the next review. But guys, the cinematography, I feel it's going to get better when Excellence University also comes in. I'm also seeing how they're going to integrate Luke now. Now that Lucas, who is Hyena, is on the run. Wow. Guys, this is Abattoir. Go and watch this movie. Go and watch this movie. You won't regret it. I feel the funny side of Abattoir is coming on board now that Ogutuashe is coming on board. Excellence University Daily is coming into the scene. And Victor is my brother Nicholas is coming on board. Guys. And can we just give a round of applause for the lighting crew? They did an amazing job. The lighting was perfect. I want to assume that this was shot on a Sony FX30 or an FX3. I would like to assume, because I remember the behind the scenes in the previous Abattoir seasons were told that this was shot on those cameras, and it's nice to see the cinematography come alive. I hope to see you guys in the next review. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And yes, go and watch that movie, Abattoir Season 6. New episodes are dropping every Sunday at Damilola Mike Bamiloye's YouTube channel. And yes, I hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace out.